Hello, welcome to Verbling. Hi there, I'm Teacher Oakley. For the next hour, we will be practicing our English conversation skills. I will be facilitating a discussion mostly about tattoos, also about other forms of body art. Maybe we'll touch on piercings and other such things. In any case, our topic is tattoos, and maybe we'll obviously we're going to be talking a little bit about opinion, practice answering some direct questions, and also definitely before the end of the class, whether you ever thought about getting a tattoo or not. If you had to get a tattoo, what tattoo would you like to get? What would you like a tattoo of? Where would you put it? And what would it be? So a little detailed description as well. We're going to be practicing for sure. Okay. Myself, I don't have any tattoos, but I would even venture to say most of my friends have tattoos, 50%, somewhere close to that. As an American, it's become very popular to get tattoos, and many American celebrities have tattoos, and it's become socially acceptable over time. In other cultures, there are different views of tattoos. Tattoos are only for criminals in some cultures, or tattoos are only for the military, or whatever. So we'll be talking about cultural aspects as well. Okay, let's get started. Hi, Carolina.
Hi, teacher.
Hi. How are you? Again.
Fine.
Or still. Okay. Well, I have to start with a very obvious question. Do you have any tattoos?
No, teacher. When I was in, I was thinking a lot of doing a small tattoo, but I never choose the right one. So I don't know what happened in that time, but I didn't do it. So now I am glad for don't do it that.
Okay. I think you wanted the past tense. I never chose.
I never chose.
Not choose is present tense.
Okay.
Choose past tense. Yesterday I chose. Okay. You never chose what, did you say? What was your object noun?
The right one.
The right one. Oh, okay. I see. All right. You couldn't decide what to get. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, you're going to have to think more about it, because by the end of the class, we're going to try describing what tattoo we would want and where.
Okay.
You're going to have to think about it. I'm forcing the issue. Okay. All right. Another student has joined us. Carlos. Hello. Another Carlos.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm fine also.
Okay. Our subject for discussion is tattoos. So the obvious question, Carlos, do you have any tattoos?
Oh no, I don't. I don't have anyone. So even I don't like to use that on my body. You know.
Okay. I don't have any. You don't need to say any one. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Negative don't any means zero. All right. I don't have any money. I have zero money. So it's not necessary to say one. All right. Okay. Did you ever consider it at all?
Well, maybe yes, but at the same time, I'm thinking about maybe the problems with the infection and things like that that makes me feel a little worried and also a little scared about it. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Okay. You past tense. Okay. I thought about it, but it made me a little scared or a little nervous instead of makes me. Present tense. You kind of switch past tense to present tense in the middle of your sentence.
all right.
You thought about it past tense, but it made me. So you have to stay past tense. All right. Okay. How about other ways of altering your appearance? Do you have any piercings? Have you ever gotten unique or different hairstyle? Do you ever wear sunglasses, or do you wear jewelry?
Well,
Any of
yeah,
those things.
yeah. Actually, I wear some. I have my own glasses, for example, to use a computer, but nothing like your piercing or something like that in my body. Nothing like that. Just
Mm-hmm.
I'm clean. I'm clean, but yeah, yeah.
Okay. The way God made you, so to speak. Okay. Uh, so you have glasses for prescription reasons, like medical reasons? You need it to work on the computer, you mentioned?
Yeah, medical reasons, yeah.
Not, not for, just to look cool.
I have one of this, one of that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why my sunglasses are in my office, by the way. They just happen to be here. I didn't plan that, actually. Okay, so occasionally you wear shades. Shades is by the way, kind of a slang, colloquial expression for sunglasses. All right. Okay, Carolina, how about you? I know. Okay, you also do not have a tattoo, but do you do anything else? Do you wear jewelry? Obviously.
Yes, I love rings and bracelets and necklaces.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the only thing that I have a hole in my ear,
Okay.
my earring.
All right.
So it's the only one.
All right. Pierced ears. Okay. Like my sister had, I don't know how many, like all the way up her ear, like
Oh,
like 2, 3 different holes and 4 or 5 different holes on one side. It wasn't even. I remember that. And anyway, she had numerous ear piercings.
no, I have only one in each ear and in the middle of my, how can I say that? Lobes?
What? The
I
middle of
have
what?
only one in my ear.
Okay. Lobe. Oh, you're talking about lobe. In the middle of
Lobe.
your lobe. This
Yeah.
right here.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Right, is your earlobe. Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Um, Carolina, would you ever pierce any other part of your body? Many women in America like to pierce their earlobe. Besides their ears, their navel or belly button, their nose,
Mhm.
their eyebrow,
No, I don't have any of
anything
them.
like that.
No, no.
No. Would you ever consider it?
No, because when I was a child, I feel scared about injections.
Mm-hmm.
So it was scary for me. So I prefer don't feel any pain.
Okay. I felt scared about
Okay.
injections. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Okay. You don't like needles. Another way to say that, more
Mhm.
colloquial is afraid of needles, or I really don't like needles.
Okay.
Okay. How about hairstyle? Have you ever gotten a wild hairstyle?
My hair is black, straight. And when I was 13 years old, I how can I say I dye my
Die.
color, I dye my color hair, and I was blonde. So it was really, I don't know how can I say, it was really scary for my mom because obviously I I looked very different that I am used to
Oh,
than
oh.
that she was used to.
Than she was used to. Yes, that's better. Okay. You dyed your hair in past tense. You look very different. So that was scary for your mom? What do you mean it was scary?
Because
Funny.
my hair is black, dark black.
Okay.
So I have
So,
to, how can I say, the color my hair
yeah,
to get blonde
yeah. Bleach your hair.
bleach.
Yeah, well, okay. Dyes are colors, but we often talk about blondes bleaching their hair, or not real blondes, not natural blondes, but women bleaching their hair to become blonde.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. So, did you get a lot more attention when you were a blonde, or not?
Not really, not. I
No.
don't think so because I was thinking in change my look.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
really, I can remember, but it was an strange stage of my life.
Yeah, well, we have those. Well, we all have those. Okay, let me welcome a couple of students to the class. Hi, Ken. Greetings. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Okay. And also V. Hi, V. Good to
Hi,
see you
I'm fine.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you too.
thank you. Okay, by the end of the class, I'm going to relegate some time at the end of the class to ask all of you guys. Our basic topic is tattoos, or really changing personal appearance, but our overall topic is tattoos. By the end of the class, I'm going to ask you to describe, if you had to get a tattoo. Let's imagine I had a gun or something. If you had to get a tattoo, what would you get a tattoo of, and where, and on your body? So I want you to start thinking about that as we're discussing, as I'm talking to other students. Okay. Carlos, back to you. Have you ever dyed your hair? Or gotten a strange hairstyle, a different hairstyle?
Maybe, yeah, I can remember. Once, can I say that? Once I take off all my hair and I become blonde. Well, yeah, blonde, and it was really funny.
Okay. Do you mean
Yeah.
bald?
Oh
No hair.
God, yeah, bald.
Okay.
That's the word.
Right.
I became bald,
Right.
and just for fun, it was just for fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And it would be better to say you cut off all your hair, or we commonly say I shaved my head.
All right,
It's a
all right.
common way to say you became bald, on purpose. Shaved my head and I became bald. I did too, actually, Carlos. I did it on a bet. It had to do with work, and we had different teams. Okay.
Okay.
And we made a bet with another team at my workplace
Okay.
about our metrics, about our numbers. And I was the supervisor, manager of my team, and we made a bet with another team, and we lost. So I had to shave my head. But you know what? This was after I moved to the Philippines, where it's very, very hot, and it was the middle of the summer period here, and I loved it. It was so much more comfortable.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah. So now every year, that time of the year, at the beginning of summer, I shave my head. Sometimes bald, sometimes just very, 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 very short.
So you like it? You like it? All right.
Yeah, as it turned out, it was really
Good.
comfortable, low maintenance. You don't have to comb your hair.
Exactly.
You,
Exactly.
use, you use very little shampoo. You don't need conditioner. It's
Or maybe any.
economical. Yeah, economical and comfortable. So yeah, kind of an annual thing now. I never really would have done it except for I lost that stupid bet. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Let me talk to the other students here. Ken, first of all,
Hmm.
tattoos. Do you have any tattoos?
No.
Not at all. Uh, okay. I want to talk to you a little bit more about the cultural aspects of
Hmm.
tattoos. In Japan, I think it's a little different. It's become very, very popular in the United States to get
Hmm.
tattoos. Really, seriously, about half of my friends have tattoos.
Hmm.
And most of them, when they get one tattoo, then it's like an addiction. They want more and more and more.
Hmm.
And they're always thinking about what's the next tattoo. And many popular celebrities, movie stars, athletes get tattoos. It's become socially acceptable and,
Hmm.
very, very common. So how about in Japan? Can you tell me about the cultural aspects of getting a tattoo?
Cultural aspect, maybe the kind of gang did tattooed,
Mm-hmm.
oh, and now maybe. So the be- I heard maybe Wikipedia or something at the beginning, a prisoner in the past have
Mm-hmm.
to do tattoo because it's obvious they are the prisoner if they get out of jail in the Edo period or something. And
Okay.
and that negative tattoo became to be some gangsters show off their tattoo because I'm bad enough to go to prison or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it became a gangster tradition,
Okay.
and or gangs once you get in the gangster, gang, it's very difficult to get out actually.
Yeah.
Maybe to get for that trap, maybe gangster began to tattoo themselves, or Asian Japanese tattooed actually on the face or something to get rid of the bad spirit or something. But anyway, now modern Japan, that gangster image is very strong. So it's a
Uh-huh.
kind of a lot of conflict happen, in the public bath, public pool. So because a lot of maybe American tourists has a tattoo, and I heard one American teacher she got one little cute tattoo, heart tattoo in her wrist, but because
Uh-huh.
that he cannot get into the pool, public pool or public bath. So now
Really?
pool kind of funny regulation. People got a tattoo have to patch it to the body to cover up the tattoo.
They have to what to the body?
Patch, skin color patch, like how
Oh,
can I say
patch.
patch?
Patch?
Yes,
Okay.
and
Here it is. Really?
um,
Ew. That's more disgusting. Then the patch falls off
yeah,
in the
it's
water and
insulting
floats
for the
around.
people.
Ugh. Gross. I'd
Yeah,
rather I'd rather have somebody with a tattoo in the pool than somebody wearing band-aids that fall
yes,
off.
yes, man.
Yeah.
I've never seen that because maybe people dislike it. The people who got the tattoos dislike it
Yeah.
and paste it. So some public baths here because nowadays they need foreign tourists because of economic stagnation and Japanese or industrial structure is changing from technology to kind of such tourism. So nowadays some public baths uh, began to loosen that regulation. Maybe a little bit tattoo, it's okay in some public baths.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. But still the wider Japanese population hasn't really caught on to the idea of tattoos. Not anything like the
Maybe
United States.
tattoo gang equal gang, such kind of image very strong here.
Yeah, all right. Yakuza, like that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Interesting. Here in the Philippines, it's much more. I think there was the idea that okay, prisoners could get
Maybe
tattoos, but now it's much more Americanized.
youngster doesn't care so much about it because they know a lot of celebrity has a tattoo, but maybe senior citizens maybe complain about their existence in the public bath or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Interesting. Very interesting. Thank you for sharing all that. V, let me talk to you for a little while.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first, obvious question to get it out of the way. Do you have any tattoos?
No, I don't, but I wish I could.
Really?
Yeah, because when I went to Philippines last year, I saw many tattoo stars, yeah, near the beach. But before my trip, my parents warned me that I shouldn't have any tattoos because they don't want any of them on my body.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that I could be stronger to have one for me, but I'm not like that. I'm a coward.
You're a coward. Are you a coward because you're afraid of your parents and
Yeah, I think
retribution
I
from
think
your
so.
parents, not
Yeah.
not from the pain of the needle or the actual undergoing the actual procedure? It's
Just
more your
because,
parents.
yeah, just because
Yeah.
of my parents.
I
I'm not
see.
afraid of being hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Here in the Philippines, there tattoo parlors are everywhere. Really, and it's it's fairly common.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I wish someday in future I can have one, especially on my arms, no,
Mm-hmm.
on my wrist, because I like a small tattoo on my wrist, and it would be very fabulous.
Very
Yeah.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The different here in the Philippines, they tend to be very kind of more simpler tattoos. They tend to do, but in America, more and more extremely elaborate. I don't know, robotics popping out of your shoulder and giant dragons and fighting a lion all across your back and
The same
really,
here. Yeah.
really elaborate, colorful. They've gotten much better, I think. I don't have tattoos myself, but they seem to have gotten much better at making lasting color in tattoos. I've noticed. Anyway, okay. How about let's talk like I talked to Ken. In your culture, is it acceptable to get a tattoo? Obviously, not with your parents.
No, I think in my tradition, you're not allowed to have a tattoo, especially for girls. But
Right.
nowadays, I think it is more opening because I can see many girls around me having tattoos. But it depends on each family.
Mm-hmm.
And in my working place or my friends, some of them also have. Maybe my family is exceptional. My
Okay.
parents, yeah,
You're traditional.
yeah. My parents very traditional.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So it's more and more culturally acceptable. What I always find amazing is somebody. This happens in the United States quite a bit. You have somebody who has a job where they wear a suit and a tie, work in a bank, just as an example, and they'll have tattoos that like their whole body will be tattooed, but it ends like here on the wrist, and then their whole arm is tattooed, and but not the neck. So the neck that sticks out in a V-neck like this, you can't see anything, but immediately under that, like wearing a shirt of tattoos completely. But once they put on a dress shirt and a tie, you can't see any tattoos. So this kind of, I don't know, duality is more and more common in the United States, where it's accepted, but it's accepted by the larger popular culture, but not by business and finance. You can't get a job on Wall Street if you have a tattoo of a dragon on your face. You can't be a doctor or a dentist if you have stars across your eye on your forehead or something. So it's kind of funny. It's accepted in the United States, but not accepted by all parts of society. If you see what I mean. It's kind of interesting. Carolina, so what I was just describing, all right, in your culture, okay, in Colombia, are tattoos accepted by all parts of culture, or is it like V said, more traditional people reject them, or is it like I said, economically, like economic status? There's a kind of division.
Yes, it's popular in people. It's become popular for young people, but I think that if I want to get a job in a financial or maybe a bank, or maybe I just stay as a doctor, I can I can I can I can wear a tattoo on my body.
You can have a tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how you say, not use a tattoo or wear a tattoo. You can't wear a tattoo because you can't take it off later.
Okay.
Right. So you have a tattoo, like you have pierced ears, or you have a bald head. So yeah. Okay. So all right. So if you work in finance, it would be perfectly okay to have a tattoo. Wouldn't be a big deal. Could you be elected the president if you had a tattoo?
I don't think so. That people here in Colombia are very traditional, so in that kind of status is the people looks bad for that for tattoos and piercings also.
Yeah, I pretty much guarantee you that all the American candidates and they're running in the Republican or the Democratic Party, I'd be willing to bet money that none of them have a tattoo. So pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that's not acceptable in that aspect. But I don't know.
Because you have to show to other people, your status. Maybe if you have a tattoo, maybe you have a secret in your life, something like that.
A skeleton in your closet
Yeah.
to introduce a useful idiom here. Okay. Secret about your past. Sure. Yeah, maybe. The other aspect that in the United States is very common, where tattoos started, I think, to become common, was in the military. Particularly the Navy and the Marines. I really don't know if I've ever met a Marine who didn't have a tattoo. Actually.
Popeye the Marine?
Well, okay. Well, he's more Navy. He's a sailor. Popeye the Sailing Man. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of for American cultures, part of the American military culture is to get a tattoo. I don't know, to help you bond with the other soldiers. I'm not sure, but anyway, that's very common. Carlos, let me take it over to you. Carlos, first of all, where are you from? country you're
I'm
from?
from Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's talk about Dominican Republic and the culture there in relation to tattoos and piercings and this kind of thing. Um, okay, what I've been talking to everyone else about, how does the
Yeah.
culture accept or reject tattoos?
Actually, it's very common. It's very common. You can see a lot of people with a tattoo in their body, but also it's like United States. You can use a tattoo, but maybe not for business.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes when the people see another person with a tattoo, they think like he's a delin- delinquent or something bad. You cannot trust in that people. That people is real. That people is for
Uh,
another level of the society. But I don't know. Maybe we are changing, but it's not like in United States. But we are improving in that way. Because
mhm.
even I can see maybe I don't know if it's only in the movies that I can see even police officers with how can I say that in their ears the
Ah, okay. You can see police officers with an earring in their ears or with pierced
exactly.
ears.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's only in movies, but as I can see, it's something normal. So we are not in that level here, but like I said before, we are improving. Yeah, it's very common.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, of course, female police officers can wear earrings, but even male police officers. I remember, I'm a little bit older. I remember when getting piercings became popular in the United States, like the early 80s, I guess. Late 70s, early 80s, maybe. And at first, if a man got a pierced ear, then he must be gay. You know, he must be.
Okay.
Okay, it was automatically assumed. But eventually, over 10 years or so, then it became, and then there was all these things about, if it's the left ear, it means this, and frankly, I can't remember which is which. If the left ear, he's straight. If it's the right ear, he's gay, or vice versa. I don't remember. And then people just started to ignore it altogether, and many men get piercings. I do not have. I have no. I've never thought about. I've thought about getting a tattoo, but I've never thought about piercing my ears, not even for a second. I don't. It just absolutely doesn't appeal to me in any way. I just don't care. I don't know.
Oh no.
I
It's
never
it's
thought about
something
it.
personal. It's a personal
Yeah.
decision.
Yeah.
But uh, we can see how the society work. Actually, I don't know. It's something real. Because today maybe something can be bad, and then in the next 5 years or 10 years, you see something normal. So who can understand the people?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Cultural values change. They evolve and change. Absolutely. Uh, okay, Carlos. One more thing. Have you ever seen people with like the really weird piercings, like really big holes in their ears, like a coin in their ear, or like a really big, like a
Sure,
hoop in their nose, or a chain from their ear to their lip, or something like that? This
sure,
kind of.
sure. Here in Dominican Republic, we have a lot of tourists because
Uh,
we are in the Caribbean, and you can see all the mix of cultures here.
hmm
And sometimes you can see things that let you like, oh my God, come
Yeah.
on. And it's
Yeah.
very common. Yeah, actually, I think I saw a girl exactly with that in her nose, and the first thing you think is it doesn't hurt, sorry, or something like that. Come on,
Yeah.
how can you do that? And
Yeah. The nose I can almost understand. The mouth, the tongue, that's the one that
Oh,
freaks me out.
God.
And it does hurt, because I've had a few friends who had their tongues pierced, and they say, yes, it's extremely painful. Then why did you do it?
Exactly, why?
Don't get it. Plus, it's easy to get an infection when you get a tongue piercing, so that's pretty scary. You know, in my opinion, I think it's kind of scary.
For me, it's the most scary part of all.
Yeah, it's a scary one. Okay. Ken, would you get your tongue pierced?
No, it's scary. And
Okay.
I heard it's dangerous. Maybe Newsweek articles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a serious injury. Yeah.
Seems logical that it's dangerous. Yeah. Plus, I don't want anybody messing with my taste buds. I love food. You're not gonna kill 10% of my taste buds for decoration. No way. Ken, do you ever wear any kind of jewelry? Ring or watch or necklace? Do you have any earrings? Do you ever wear jewelry of any sort?
No, I just me. So I don't have any decoration on me. Yeah, no. Especially nowadays, I just wear casual clothes, and I don't like suits, and I don't want to show off my something. So yeah, I don't like.
You don't have a watch even? I don't.
A wristwatch. Sometimes I do, but nowadays people check the time on the mobile phone or cell phone. So some people don't have watch, but I'm much more traditional. I wear watch. But sometimes I forget the watch on the wrist. So yeah.
I personally, I even if I wanted to really wear a watch or any other kind of jewelry, I couldn't do it because I just lose it. If you give me a watch for a gift, I guarantee I'll lose it within the week. Guaranteed. Just do. I have every single time, every watch I've ever owned, I've lost it. In usually a very short amount of time. I don't know why. They fall off me. I put them down somewhere. I don't know. It's pointless.
Nowadays, I'm using, how can I say in English? You know, I don't need to collect the time. The radio wave adjusts the time automatically.
Okay. Where?
Radio wave. There's two radio wave station in Japan, north side and south side, and that radio wave adjusts the clock automatically every day. So
really?
I don't need to adjust the time. I use that watch always.
In your watch, it automatically.
Yes.
Okay.
It's also expensive.
By radio.
So yeah, because in the past, sometimes I experienced my watch. I forgot to adjust my watch, and I misunderstand the time, and I late but now because of that watch, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It makes sense, and I understand it, and it seems like a very logical thing, but I've never heard about that before, actually. Interesting. Okay. Okay. V, let me talk to you, and very soon we're going to get to describing our tattoos, but first, V, how about you? Do you wear jewelry? Do you have... is it normal for you to wear jewelry? Do you wear jewelry every day? Special occasions only? Never wear jewelry?
I don't like jewelry, except for the cases I need some accessories for my outfit, so I wear them. But I usually wear a necklace because they say that is a luck, a good luck for myself, like Chinese Feng Shui. Is that right? Feng Shui. I'm not sure about the word, but maybe
Feng Shui.
Yeah. Feng Shui. So I wear it because they say it is good for my destiny in Chinese zodiac. They say that, so I wear. But actually, I don't like any jewelry because it's inconvenient for me to move my body, especially earrings or rings. But when I go to a party, I wear them because I look more stylish with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've never heard that aspect of Feng Shui. I had no idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you live here, it's very normal because my bracelet is not it's not made of gold, but the white gold,
Uh-huh.
the white gold, and they say the color of white is good for me because of my uh, zodiac or my age. They say
Yeah.
that, but I think
Okay.
it's true because since the day I've won it. I think I'm luckier.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I
Okay.
believe in that, so I think it's okay.
All right. What year were you born in?
The year of ox.
Ox. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. I see. All right.
and they say my destiny is gold. In Chinese calendar, there are 5 elements. You know what?
Mhm.
Gold, earth, tree, 5 elements for uh, for human beings like water,
Water. Yeah.
yeah,
I
tree.
think mine is water.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
So yeah,
I don't
there you
know.
go.
I was born in the year of the tiger, but okay. What's that sound behind you? Crazy sound. Sounds like
Yeah, the family next door is building something, so they produce. Oh, I should turn
oh,
off maybe. Never mind.
construction. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, now it's time to practice our description skills. We're going to talk about if you had to get a tattoo, what would you get a tattoo of? You can think about maybe when you've thought about it before, whatever. What would you get a tattoo of and where would you put it on your body? Okay. I tried to warn you that we're going to talk about this. So I would like you to use your English skills to describe it in as much detail as possible. Size, shape, color. Uh, if you can make analogies, it's like this, or it would look like something to help explain it. Go ahead and do that. Okay, Carolina, you're up first. If you got a tattoo, what would you get and where? And maybe even why.
I probably choose a cat. Maybe a picture of my cat.
Okay.
Maybe but a small one. And maybe the place that I could have is my arm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Detail. Lower arm, upper arm, bicep, inner arm.
No, upper arm, and maybe I I wanna tattoo, but the silhouette of my cat, no with whole colors, something
Okay.
black to get easy to, how can I say, to paint another time, because
Uh,
I don't wanna see that my tattoo is fading. So
okay. Okay. Good word in case others don't know. Silhouette, like a black shadow.
yes.
Right. Rather than form. Okay. And how would you want your cat to be? Like licking his face, sitting, arching his back, like,
No,
or like what?
maybe sitting.
Okay.
sitting and look at me.
Okay. Oh,
For
kind of
example, my picture.
like your cat. Okay,
Like
I was just gonna say like your
like my
picture
picture.
in
Yeah.
Google. Okay. Cute. Okay. All right. Well, okay, and I think the why is pretty self-explanatory because it's your cat and you love your cat. And you've had your cat forever.
Yeah.
We talked about this the other day, yesterday, talking about animals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's logical and understandable. All right, Carlos, if you had to get a tattoo, what would you like a tattoo of? Where, and maybe why?
First, where? Maybe in my neck,
Okay.
a small one, and just a symbol, a symbol, a symbol to remind me something every time I'm in front of the mirror, for example. Maybe a symbol remind me the peace, maybe remind me, well, something, that means something. Just simple like that. To improve my life, to improve my time, to be happy, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. To remind me of something. Okay.
To remind me of.
Yeah.
Good.
Right. You can remind someone. You always remind somebody. Remind me. So that part is correct. You have to remind a person. You can't remind. Pick up your sister. Okay. You can remind somebody to do something. To verb, remind you to pick up your sister at the airport, or you can remind somebody always of noun. Remind me of something. Remind me of peace. Remind me of my child, like that. So remind me to, or remind me of. Remind somebody. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. All right. Sure. And be careful about pronouncing peace. Right. Remind you of peace, like peace, man. Okay. Be careful.
All right.
Making
Peace.
sure it's a long sound, E, and not the other word with a short sound.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Now
Got it.
you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You don't need to be reminded of that. Certainly not.
Oh God.
Okay. Okay. So on your neck. Okay. So when you're looking in a mirror, so where on the front of your neck then?
Yeah, exactly. And
Okay.
maybe another people can see it also. Just it's
Okay.
just a symbol and it's small.
All right.
Maybe it can look cute. I don't know.
All right. Okay. Simple. Understated.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Not a big elaborate
No,
production.
I don't like that. Like a
Okay.
dragon or something. No, come
Yeah. I do like the ones where I think it's pretty cool actually, but I don't think I would ever get it. And I'm sure it must be really expensive. Actually, tattoos are not cheap. The ones where it looks like their skin is ripped open and then there's like gears and mechanical equipment. Looks like it's three-dimensionally popping out of their arm.
Yeah.
Or stars and planets or whatever. I like that style, but it's too much,
So you like to see that in other person?
Yeah, I enjoy tattoos when other people are wearing them. I like them a lot, actually, as an art form.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Good.
Okay. All right, Ken. All right, imagine I'm a terrorist and I've kidnapped you and I'm going to force you to get a tattoo so you can go home. If you get a tattoo, you can go home again. What are you going to get?
Maybe how can I say? I went to the Dutch doctor to show my immune system to American government to get the student visa. So that doctor can write English prescription so well, so I went there. And that doctor advice says, in Japan, people shot in the arms. Japanese doctor, but that doctor tend to shot people's bat.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
because bat is most less nerve system there, so it's safest to get a shot in the arms. So I would choose bat, my bat. It's safe.
Okay. Because of the pain, the lack
Yes,
of nerve
and
cells.
This pain also. Yeah.
Yeah, there's less nerve
That's
cells in
good.
your
Yes.
butt than in your arm. Actually, you know, Ken, before I let you continue, I just have to say that used to be standard operating procedure in the United States. You would get shots or inoculations in your butt, not in the arm. That used, like in the 40s and 50s, that was normal. Nobody got shots in the arm. They were always in the butt. But anyway, I don't know why it changed. Whatever. In any case, all right. What now? We know the where. What are you going to get a tattoo of?
What? Maybe a little peace mark or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
What, like a Chinese character for peace? This is very common.
No, you show that victory or peace sign.
Okay, like all right, the standard
Yeah.
peace sign. Okay. You know, it's very funny that it's very Westerners. I've actually experienced this 2 or 3 times where a Westerner gets a tattoo of like Chinese characters or Chinese Japanese characters to, you know, say just a couple words, whatever, peace, strength, or courage, or whatever.
Britney Spears a very strange meaning Chinese character on her belly. It was on the news, you know, on Japanese media, Japanese internet news.
Okay.
Very funny meaning Chinese character.
What does it mean?
I forgot the meaning, but it's not but it's not so bad meaning, but just funny meaning.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This was exactly my point, that many Europeans or Americans get these Chinese characters and they don't. They trust the tattooist, but it's not what they think it means, or it has an alternate meaning that they were not informed of. So, yeah, okay. I would definitely never do that unless I knew for sure, 100%. But that happens a lot. That happened to a friend of mine, actually. They thought it meant one thing, but it meant something else totally different.
Maybe because, you know, the meaning of Chinese character somewhat different up to the country. In China, Japan, and South Korea, Taiwan, yeah, could be different. Some character same meaning, but some character has different meaning. Yeah.
Right. So I would never do that. You're setting yourself up if you do that. Oh, in our dialect, that means you're
For
a
example,
horse's butt. Yeah.
If I write letter in Chinese character in Japan, it means letter, but in China it means toilet paper.
Okay, good example. Okay, perfect. All right, yeah, that definitely happens. Okay. V, okay, it's your chance now. All right, let's imagine that you can get your tattoo and your parents are not going to say anything about it. What tattoo would you like to get? Where and why?
Yeah, I like a tattoo of a fish. A fish, because that is my horoscope symbol. Fishes, yeah, 2 fishes, and I like that. But I'd also like a small tattoo of a cat, small cat, behind my back, no, at the back of my neck. And I saw them draw somewhere with the lining, only not the whole cat, but it's like the sketch of a cat at the back of your neck. Yeah, so I think it's very cute. So I wish I could have 2 of them, 2 fishes on my wrist and a small cat at the back of my neck. It must be wonderful.
All right, like an outline of a cat.
Yeah, the outline. Oh, I don't know why. Whenever I say something, the family next door start building. When you didn't ask me, they keep silent, but now it's very noisy. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it happens. You know what? They're doing a construction across from my house as well. I don't know why. I've been really lucky. They do the noisy stuff like usually when I don't have class. I've just been really lucky. So anyway, don't worry about that. Okay. A fish and a cat. How about a fish eating a cat or a cat eating a fish?
No, they're different places, so they cannot keep in touch with each other.
Or
yeah, that's my intention.
the circular thing. A cat eating a fish and then around the fish eating the cat at the same time. Ooh. Like a serpent eating its own tail. One of those things. Okay. Are tattoos expensive? Or do you have any idea how much they cost?
If I just have a small one, it's not expensive. But if the tattoo covering the whole your arm, so it must be very expensive. Maybe nearly $400 or $500.
Yeah, if you're gonna cover your whole back. Yeah, that seems
my
about
back,
right.
the whole arm, biceps.
Whole
the
arm.
Bicep.
Right. Okay. Yes, tattoos can be very expensive. Okay, we only got a minute left, so I'll tell you my almost tattoo story. I was in San Francisco with a friend, and we were out all night long. I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 in the morning, walking home back to his apartment, and we suddenly decided, oh, let's get a tattoo. One of those spur of the moment decisions. And I went through the whole process of picking out the tattoo and sitting in the chair, and then before the tattoo artist actually said, do you have the money? And then I checked my pockets. No. It was $80 for a small tattoo. And I'm so glad it didn't happen, because I was going to get a tattoo of the Lucky Charms guy. He's the little Irish leprechaun with the green, with the little silly green hat. Yeah. Thankfully, that didn't work out because I didn't have as much money on me as I thought. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me for this conversation class. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all again soon. Take care for now. Bye-bye.
Take care, teacher. Thank you very much.